Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot.
Hi, welcome to Chinese Pod, Mandarin on your terms. I'm Jenny, and today John is here with me for a newbie lesson. That's right.
Hey there, Jenny.
Good to see you. So what are we talking about today?
We're going to go over some vital survival Chinese here, something everyone needs, which is finding a restroom.
Yes, and the word for restroom is 洗手间. 洗手间.
Okay, so that's restroom. 洗手间.
Yes, third, and first tones.
Okay, so make sure you pay attention because you just might be using this.
请问洗手间在哪里？
在2楼。
谢谢。
不用谢。
请问洗手间在哪里？
在2楼。
谢谢。
不用谢。
请问洗手间在哪里？
在2楼。
谢谢。
不用谢。
Okay, so that's fairly straightforward.
But full of useful terms there.
Yeah, I think there are quite a few things that might seem really simple, but if we look at them carefully, I think we can learn quite a few things from these lines. Okay, let's look at the sentences.
请问洗手间在哪里?
Excuse me, where is the bathroom?
请问洗手间在哪里?
Excuse me, where's the restroom?
请问洗手间在哪里? 在2楼.
On the second floor.
在2楼.
It's on the second floor.
在2楼. 谢谢.
Thank you.
谢谢.
Thank you.
谢谢. 不用谢.
Not at all.
不用谢.
Not at all.
不用谢.
Hey, Tom!
Oh, Tammy, how's it going?
Ni hao, ni hao. How's your Chinese coming along?
Well, I gave up.
真的吗? Chinese pod no longer?
Well, really, I was so busy, I didn't have the time.
Not the time. You don't have 90 seconds per day?
90 seconds?
Yes, 90 seconds. So you did not try Chinese Pod Recap? This app you can insert your learning experience whenever you have even just a little window of time.
90 seconds are enough to go through bite-sized pieces and recap your lessons in Chinese Pod Recap, the app for busy learners that want to use little breaks to refresh what they learned. Chinese Pod Recap synchronizes to your phone so you have what's relevant for you available even if you have no internet connectivity, like on planes or in the deepest tunnels of the new subway.
Okay, so we have some really important basic vocabulary here. So let's start with that first line. It's kind of long and there's some really important things there.
请问洗手间在哪里?
Okay, so let's just start with that very first phrase, 请问. So the tones are third and fourth. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, so they preface the question with this 请问. And so you say this anytime you want to ask some information from a stranger, right?
And ask a favor as well. It's a polite way of asking, basically.
So, but you wouldn't use this with a friend, would you?
Not really. Your friends might be think, what's wrong with you today?
Right, so it's a polite thing to say to a stranger, right? Can we hear that one more time?
请问.
Okay, so what are some times when we might use this?
For example, in the dialogue, you want to know where the restroom is.
So you're asking where something is, or maybe you're asking for directions.
Yes.
Okay, so obviously that's very useful. Okay, so right after 请问, what do we say?
We have the key word for today. 洗手间.
Okay, so that's restroom.
洗手间.
Okay, so 洗 is third tone, right?
Yes.
And 手 is
also the third tone, and 间 the first.
First tone, okay.
洗手间.
So I think this word is interesting because it's composed of 3 distinct parts that all have their own meaning. Can you
Yes.
explain it for us, Jenny?
Okay, the first part, 洗.
Okay, so that's wash.
Yes, it means to wash.
So even by itself, it has that meaning.
Yes.
Okay.
And 手, second part, means hands.
Okay, so 洗手, that's
Means to wash hands.
all right. So you got 2 words there, and you have another phrase, a chunk right there.
Yes. 洗手. And the last part there, 间, means a room.
Okay, so first tone there, that's a room. So when you put them all together, it's a room where you wash your hands, right?
It's a washroom,
Okay.
which also means a bathroom, right?
Yeah, so in English we have these euphemisms. We don't like to say, what exactly we are looking to do.
Especially with this subject, this topic, right?
Right, so in English we say bathroom, we say restroom, we say maybe even washroom.
The same as in Chinese, you say 洗手间, a room where I can wash my hands.
Right, so you're avoiding the very specific things you want to do. Okay, so the very end.
哪里?
Okay.
哪里?
Okay, so that means where.
Yes.
Right? And those are 2 third tones.
You're right.
Okay. And what's the word right before 哪里?
在.
Okay, so that's really important. It's telling us, is.
It's
Right.
the verb to be, right?
Right.
在.
As far as physical location. Right? So we have 在哪里?
Where is.
Right.
Where are, right?
Okay, so 在 is 4th tone, right?
You're correct.
Okay, so can we put that together one more time, the whole sentence?
请问洗手间在哪里?
Okay, so there's 3 distinct parts there. So if you find this sentence a little long, note where Jenny pauses. Okay, you can do the same thing, and it's still completely easy to understand.
Let's have this long sentence again. 请问洗手间在哪里?
Okay, great. So let's go on to the response. What does the person say, Jenny?
在2楼在2楼
Okay, so here we have 在 again.
The verb to be.
It's in the question, and then it's in the answer, right?
Yes.
So 2楼, what is that?
2 means it's a number 2 or second. 2
4th tone there.
4th tone. 2楼
2nd tone.
Yes, meaning floor.
Okay, so it's 2nd floor.
Or story, second floor. 2楼
Okay, I'd like to mention here that the bathroom is not always going to be on the 2nd floor. But as long as you can get out this question, people are definitely going to help you find the bathroom. I think that's a basic kind of human concern. When someone
Yes.
really needs to find a bathroom, people are going to help you.
So the important thing is that to know how to ask the question in Chinese. And when they give you answers, especially with directions, you can figure out from their gestures, right, where they're pointing. So as long as you have your question right, you're probably going to find the restroom.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to ask because, this is really how you learn and people are going to help you. Okay, so continuing in the dialogue, what comes after that?
谢谢谢谢
Okay, so that's thank you. And what tone is that?
谢 the 4th tone, but the second 谢 is neutral tone.
Okay, so it kind of seems like the first one is stronger. right?
Yes. 谢谢
Okay, so they're not equally stressed. 谢谢. 谢谢. All right, and then what's the response to thank you?
不用谢不用谢
Okay, so literally that's meaning you don't need to thank me. Right?
No need to thank.
Right, no need to thank. Okay, so 不用谢, can we have the tones?
It's 2nd, 4th, and 4th. 不用谢
Okay.
不用谢 It's a very common high frequency response to thank you.
Yeah, I like the sound of it. We often
It almost
say,
sounds very friendly
yeah, I
by
think
nature, right?
It's kind of like, friends, the Chinese always say that friends don't need to thank each other.
Oh, that's right.
And
yeah.
it comes out in the culture in little phrases like this. Okay, so let's have that dialogue one more time, shall we?
请问洗手间在哪里？
在2楼。
谢谢。
不用谢。
请问洗手间在哪里？
在2楼。
谢谢。
不用谢。
请问洗手间在哪里？
在2楼。
谢谢。
不用谢。
Welcome back to another installment of Chinese Pod Trivia. And the question for you is, for what test does Chinese Pod offer preparation services for? Is it A, the polygraph, B, the colonoscopy, C, the HSK test, or D, the CAT scan?
The CAT scan?
Ooh, sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, the HSK test. That's right, Chinese Pod will thoroughly prepare you to pass this rigorous test of proficiency in Chinese. ChinesePod.com/HSK.
All right. One thing I'd like to mention, if you're in China for any length of time, you'll probably notice the word WC gets used a lot, right, Jenny?
Yeah, and it's a lot of us Chinese learn the word, well, not the proper word for bathroom. The English term, we always say, where's the WC? And native English speakers look at us, blank.
Yes, especially in North America, we never use that. But you might hear it, okay? And another thing is, if you're going to be, walking the streets of China and you're probably going to have to be using some public facilities, make sure you carry your own supply of paper.
Yeah, toilet paper, right?
Because it's not always, it's very rarely in the bathroom.
But it gives, I think it forces guys to have a good habit of carrying tissue paper.
Yeah, people usually carry these little packs of tissues.
Yeah.
It's not like
with
a big roll.
fancy packagings, yes.
Yeah, so you can see them sold everywhere, so make sure you pick one of those up.
Valuable cultural insight. Thank you, John, for being with us, and hopefully we've given you a very useful topic today. And of course, do go to our website, ChinesePod.com. Loads of more expansion and exploration you can do there.
All right, have fun out there, guys.
Thank you, and 再见.
Bye.
As usual, Chinese Pod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number 0163. So just go to www.chinesepod.com/0163 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/0163.